So as an artist, you have to free yourself from feeling like you have to paint what's right out in front of you. If you're stuck with that, you might have a real hard time coming up with what you're going to paint. But composition, you'll hear these rules, the rule of thirds, where you divide things, your paper in thirds, this way and this way. And then you want to place your subjects at these intersections. One of those, your focal point, whatever that might be. And don't place anything in the middle. You hear that often, but once in a while you'll see a really great painting where they put it right in the center to break all the rules, and you find it really fascinating. So, but generally speaking, things look better if they're asymmetrical and off balance. And so that'll be one of the things that we look at. And I have a sample of that with me, which I meant to have out here and ready to go. Yes. So right here, composition. So here's a vanishing point. See how I split this in thirds that way and this way. And the vanishing point here is placed in the upper right. Here, the same scene, lower left. But it could be placed in any one of these. And it works. If it's right in the middle, it's kind of boring. Everything's just evenly balanced. Some more on there for another time. So when I start trying to create something I want to paint as a demonstration, I like how this land lays out here. I like diagonals. This. And the further back you go, the more level the lines become, the more horizontal these lines become. And then the further forward you come, see how it angles like that, and here it's steeper yet.
Can you see better if you stand here?
Okay. Here's a line on these leaves, it's even steeper yet. Okay. So let's just try, and they don't have to be pine trees, you can change them. I love the pine trees though. So we've got a tree there, let's start with that, it's about a third of the way in. If we use this tree but move it a little bit, set it back, I really like this tree out here. That's kind of in the center almost. The center would probably be about here. Up, it's okay. But let's move that piece of distant land. How about just off to the right here, a little bit farther, like so. And we could have this peninsula that comes out like so. And then this one here. And see with each step, it steps down toward you. So I'll come around this way. So these lines step down toward you as it gets closer, at least from our vantage point here. So I need to mirror that or imitate that in my drawing, my composition. So there'll be a piece of land here, and what we want to do is see a big shape. Our tendency, our left brain will say, oh, look at that leaf right there and that one, and all of a sudden you're looking at 10 million leaves and needles. But what if this entire thing here, what if this entire piece right here is a shape, including the reflection? There's one shape, here's another shape, all that land back there. And then we have additional shapes, such as the darkness of the tree, which will merge into this foreground shape. So we simplify it into 2 or 3 big shapes. That's what makes a painting or a drawing effective. So let's put this pine tree in here. I like how it twists and turns, creates tension. I don't want to cover over any of these interesting points. I intentionally stood here and took the picture to try and make it interesting as much as I could with that. But let's put a birch tree in here just to get that element going. We'll just have an individual birch here, and I'm trying to make these different widths. So here we have a larger tree, a medium tree, a medium-sized tree, and maybe we'll have a smaller one just tucked in here. Maybe that's too much as I look at that. This big one here, let's put another tree in here, but let's have it not quite as big. About there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like that. As I look at that, come through there. Let's have a dark tree back here, just a spruce maybe with branches that'll come out here later. I know what that'll mean. And we don't need to paint all this stuff. We can just paint it as simple values. Like
Now,
so.
do you copy